Ah yes, rank 28 in Nightwave will award you the Fabled, and I love the fact it says Fabled, Gene Masking Kit. Yeah, the colour... yes, okay, I'll give them that one. It's basically all down to this, which doesn't have any fur. Guess that could really be said for any Kexat. And I do mean any. I mean, this one literally is a hairless cat. And that one's a flower. And I must apologise, Luna, but it's time for you to finally be taken off. I've been running around with her for ages. Because this only fits on kubrow. And to be fair, out of all of these, there's only really 4 different types of kubrow. They never bothered expanding upon the breed. And I'll probably go for Waystar every time. Or Meowface. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot you were on there. Let's go for Meowface. You turn your kubrow into this. Oh my god, anybody else see that? I'd love to call it an afterthought, but if you actually look at the way that it kind of fits in there, when it's lying down, it lines up almost perfectly to be hidden inside the neck of, then it stands up and you just have to think to yourself, why, Digital Extreme? Why? Let's just actually take a look at the... or try to get the fur pattern to... Hello? Hey. To work, because that's not the colour you're supposed to be. To be fair, managed to get it fairly close just from the one colour, which... to be fair, I also have absolutely no idea if I'm using the right ones, because... well, to be fair, I just don't particularly happen to care that much. But... yeah. So would that be... yes. Okay, so match those 2 colours. And you get it pretty much to where the imagery and everything else says it was when you eventually get out of menus, come into here and go into there. It's close. I mean, it's not perfectly close. Actually, the back's not there. I ignored that anyway. I was just going for the body. And to hide the collar, you could literally just come in and change the colours of it until it hides in the neck. Obviously that would mean using reds. But I'm just hitting randomise so you can actually see it, randomising the colours of it. Because even if you change it to the normal colour, it's still going to be there. It should have just made this thing invisible once you put this skin on. Unlike the... ooh, I've forgotten the name of it. The Kexat. That would be their weird little Kexat skin. We got the kubrow first, otherwise known as the Krubie. Though they do apparently have 2 different skins for this, it's questionable if this is in fact a Krubie or not. Not that image, that is 100% a... and it's annoying me, I've completely forgotten the name of them. The Kexat. Kexat? Yes. Yeah, this, as it is documented as being, is...
always a pleasure.
Come on. It's from the storybook Tales of Deviri. It's from the quest. But it apparently can be seen running around the... nearly said it. Around Deviri. So, yes, it's from a storybook. But at the same time, it is also a kubrow skin that they were hoping they make, and I'm not disappointed on one hand, and I am at the other, as I tend to use the Kexat more than I use kubrow, but I'll take the win here. Oh, and lack of a few other things inside. Though it looks weird having the exposed rib cage and everything else until you actually take a look at these and realise, oh, it's not hollow in there. It's actually got substance inside. It's just kind of an exposed rib cage look with, yeah, I'm not touching that one. Technically there could be something in there, maybe, possibly. It just looks so good. A bit weird to have, you know, no spine, but hey. we're just going to get over the fact that its entire back end is attached by this tiny little bit of muscle here, considering it can basically, how do I put this, run like that and snap. Yeah, I mean, just, it's like there's maybe a pixel or two actually holding those back legs on there. And the fact it doesn't glitch out when doing it, I did try and find the Kexat on the map, by the way. You can in fact interact with it and pet it, but to show this is just as easy, because obviously can now, to come in here and go, yeah, it just looks so weird and it bounces around so much, and I have been playing with this quite a bit just to try and get the skin to kind of fully glitch out. It doesn't, which, considering the amount of issues they have had since this came out, some of which still exist, some of which have been completely ignored, and some of which have only started recently, because I've never had that problem selecting a Kexat before. As in, that started today and they haven't hotfixed since last week. At least at the time of recording. They may have hotfixed since, but this was that I cannot explain that problem, which is why I've kind of skimmed over it. But I actually do thoroughly love this skin. As a level 28 reward does make sense, because the level 28 rewards are supposed to be not impossible to get, just a little bit harder to get a hold of than the rest of them. There is still loads of time to, even if you haven't started Nightwave, get there, get this. As I say every time Nightwave comes around, it's always worth it just for the Umbra format to get to at least rank 29. The rank 30 reward of late has been a bit lackluster, especially when we have this sitting at rank 28 and a Drifter skin at rank 29. To be fair, they should have thrown the Kexat skin at rank 30 instead of a Drifter skin. I also miscalculated because I thought that wouldn't be available till the end of July, and it's actually available this week. That video will be very shortly, for reasons that will be obvious when that video comes out, even though it was kind of at the beginning of this video. I will explain why in that video. But yes, it's after finally getting it and seeing the fact you can change the colours to whatever you want, the only real disappointing bit I have come across for this entire Krubie skin. Oh, somebody's gonna mention the fact it's not actually a Krubie, but never mind. I'm going to call it that nonetheless. The only problem I have with it is the fact that when you equip it, it doesn't automatically come pre-coloured. It comes all levels of messed up, and you have to go in and change the colours yourself. It should automatically colour swap to look as it does normally, and then you can choose to change the colours. But that is why they give the colours to you, so you have to colour it how you want it to, which is what everybody will do anyway, to be fair. So it's a tiny little pointless criticism, but damn, that thing looks nice. And with that, we'll leave this off here. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.